Alright guys, so this is a bit of a prime example. So obviously Yaga now, well I guess for global, Yaga and the old man is the main attraction with the support play. And I stand by with what I originally said, with this Yaga, it's a little bit more on the table from him. But the SR Yaga, like I'm still going to say I do prioritize him and I do prefer him more. And I think in an overall perspective, the SR is actually, I don't know, he has the slight, because I mean look, in this situation, so this is 455, so obviously global doesn't have this yet. I mean this is future content. These are tougher floors, by the way, really tough floors. So got a boss right here, ton of defense, and no matter what you do, you are not breaking through this creature's defense in terms of applying debuffs. So in a situation where I just kind of jumped on in being like, alright, you want to run it so that I can do it's weak to yellow mono, light work. Let me clear this boss up. And now, so originally my plan was to hop into this fight and start clapping cheeks. Then I was like, hold on a minute, pause. We are about to get absolutely slapped. I can't bypass anything. Now, one thing to take note of is that I can still apply the darkness from Yaga. So having that miss is also pretty vital and clutch. However, the difference between this Yaga and the SR Yaga is that I don't have any stackable buffs. Keyword, buff. From his passive I'm getting it, which is very nice, as you guys can see, it's all popping off, but it's not stackable. It's not stackable, so I'm not really... Is it not? Wait, hold on, let me not... Houston? Where is it? Yeah, so it stays at 46, right? The SR Yaga one is stackable, of course. And of that, of course, we can also have debuff. I mean, yeah, I think that's the big key difference between the two. We've got one that has good defense, or sorry, debuffs that can drop on the enemy, and then the passive's got that buff. But the SR Yaga, realistically, if you really think about it, has more, how should I say, you've got more of a control on going either direction in terms of buffing and debuffing. Whereas with the SR Yaga, it's more in just heavily debuffing the enemy. That's the only control that you have. And so yeah, so this fight I'm not going to get through, just an FYI. So let me just quickly quick this and then let's get the SR Yaga involved. So I decided to hop back in and I'm just like, right, I think this might be a job for SR Yaga. So I went with the OG, got my Nanami in here, which I don't really utilize as much, but I thought, you know what, I'll throw him in here. I could also, well, technically I could have thrown in Itadori in here, but I just thought, you know what, let me just cook up with some Nanami action going on here. Obviously we're making also good use of the Recollection card from Nanami, so that way I can extend the period, or the buffs from Yaga. So like, what was it, 48 to, it's like 160% increase we can get in total, because I've got that Recollection card. Again, this is why I say I feel like Yaga is slightly, again, being able to apply the debuff, then okay, SSR Yaga will have the slight upper hand, but like I feel like in general, and again, this is the lean way that you can give yourself on global to be like, yeah, I'll just go for the old man, the SR, the new SR, because he's fantastic, and then obviously you just kind of utilize the SR Yaga, and that's a combination. Again, that's a deadly support combination. Just like how Yaga is with Nanami, the SR Nanami, that's kind of like the same situation to put yourself in with the newest SR with the SR Yaga. So again, just a little bit of lean way to kind of give the global players that breathing room to be like, okay, I can still focus on half the anniversary and not concern myself too much with the SSR Yaga, knowing that SR Yaga is still highly valuable with future content. So obviously global, you won't have floor 55 as I mentioned, but in the future, this is what you guys can run with, knowing that SSR Yaga won't really be needed. Again, breathing room and more time to save. So there we go, just non-stop buffing from Yaga. Again, that Recollection card from Nanami really does help out with the extra cursed energy. And yeah, nuking your way through the content. Didn't quite Oko the enemy there, but that's fine. We're in a power position where Gojo can still deal high amount of damage with the consistency of the buffing. Again, if the enemy was able to take that debuffing route, then we have the option to do so with that ultimate play going on right there, of course. Not to say that obviously with Yaga, the SSR version, it's also all hopes lost, because of course he himself can also apply buffs onto the enemy. Sorry, to buffs to us through the ultimate itself, but with the total amount that you can buff up from SSR Yaga, the SR Yaga, It's just in a situation like this, it's just too valuable and prioritized moreover. So there's just kind of wanted to push that agenda out there to give you guys that comparison between the two. So again, I ran in here thinking I can just stomp, bring in a full mono, and yeah, that didn't quite work out, unfortunately. So I resorted to the OG old route of our casual buffs, and yeah, it worked out beautifully. And this is something that we can just kind of mimic and go forward with. So yeah, I'm not too annoyed not to have the SSR Yaga. I got the old man, the SR green unit. The support play on that is beautiful. So we can quite easily, comfortably utilize that. Use that as a duo combination support with SR Yaga, and then yeah, use the half anniversary, or you know, the Toji, this Gojo, even the Ghetto. We can actually full on push more for Ghetto too. So like SR Yaga, old man, Ghetto, and then Gojo, Team Gojo. That's right. So this is floor 56. Just quickly want to run this floor. Not using Yaga, I'm using the first year. I just kind of want to say, I mean, while we're here, and I saw blue typing was the advantage play here, I might as well get some Sukuna action going on here. So if I chase, oh, I feel like we're going to be good here, boys. If I chase, oh, we might be actually in the home run here. Let's see how this works. Okay, I just need them not to focus on... Okay, if Inumaki doesn't get touched here, then we can double ult and get the ultimate a lot quicker. Do not target Inumaki, please. Okay. Ah, you mother truck. Why? The cursed energy drop is so freaking annoying. Oh my god. Alright, that's fine. There's nothing... I mean, to be fair, if they can kill that Inumaki, that'll be a blessing, because I've got Momo in the back. Give me my Momo, please. Alright. Go. That you know, Ghetto's coming. That's why I say, with Ghetto and the old man, you've got both coverage right there. That is pretty disgusting if you really think about it. Once you get the buff version of Ghetto coming into global, that's also going to be pretty nasty. And then having SR Yaga with the consistency of the buffs, you can really pile on. Yeah, the damage output being pretty disgusting, especially for the blue typing. Well, just in general, actually, whoever your main DPS is. Also works for Team Gojo, even Toji and whatnot, so... Oh, no! Okay, alright. Inumaki's just... Okay, yeah, awesome. Wow, the freaking AI. How does it know? Alright, well, I could have lost one, lost two. Alright, well, you guys know the drill. Let's pile on all the damage output as much as we can. Thank you very much, Momo. Gojo, do your thing. Give me the most... damage boosting, I don't know, just help Sukuna out for the love of God, please. Okay, I'm hoping some good damage here, Sukuna. Come on, don't let me down. The unfortunate thing is, because Ghetto died, I wasn't able to kill the two other grunts with his ult, but that's fine. Okay, well, we killed the grunts, didn't do as much damage as I thought it would, but we do have the phase 2 of Sukuna to blitz the enemy, so no all hope is lost. If I do this and buff up, and we can keep up with that. Oh, get the defense up too. Can I get any crit? Oh, we got it. Nice. The critical resistance drop. Nice. Okay, Sukuna should technically be able to clean up here with his third skill. That's how much damage this does. Hadouken! Damn! Okay, very nice, very nice. I think one more. Ooh, okay, oh, okay, that's fine. I was gonna say we've got guard up, so it doesn't affect us. Let's get the crit drop. And I'm gonna hold off from doing the ultimate. There's no point using it now. With defense drop, with a broke 1.5, very nice. Oh, Gojo's confused. Oh wait, I didn't even notice that, bruh. Gojo, what are you doing? All right, let's just. I mean, well, I'm gonna save till I get 90 cursed energy. No point wasting it now. I think we're good. Okay, well, I was expecting this to be a little bit more harder. I'm not gonna lie. I was like 55 was a bit of a struggle. I'm very honest with how tanky he is. This is just. I mean, but then again, I am using the 2 best units in the goddamn game, so it kind of makes sense. This is kind of one of the big reasons why you want to kind of save and not concern yourself with like other characters that are still yet to release. This is just a bit of a cakewalk, and that should be a GG, right? I think this is it. If you don't die from this, I'll be surprised. There you go, I was going to say, there's no way you're surviving that. GG. Very nice. Alright, so I want to show, so I came across this run. I want to show you guys this run. So this is, again, another prime example of just kind of sticking with the OGs. And again, SR Yaga's in the midst of it, and somebody's in the back. Somebody which, if if you manage to get off your free multi on global, then you're pretty much chilling. So again, this is floor 56. Again, Gojo is going to be the big hitter here. It's going to be a lot of just buffing, slight little debuff on the enemy, of course, but leading into that big old nuke. Obviously, Gojo, you just want to build up that nuking potential, and then you're pretty much good to go, of course. So, of course, Inumaki coming in with that support play, and pretty much at this very moment, all you're going to be doing, by the looks of it, is just buff, 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 buff. And that's pretty much it. Obviously getting rid of the 2 grunts. Unamaki is there. That's completely fine. You bring in the old man. Where is he? Make his appearance. Let it be known. There it is. Now that is a lineup of nuking potential. Obviously Momo soon will be in the general pool, so Global can maximize on hopefully getting her if you haven't got her. But as you guys can see with the 2 units up front, that is again 2 of the best support duos that you can run. And if you do have the old man himself on Global, if you were lucky to pull him, like I myself, I actually pulled him twice on both my free-to-play accounts on my global account, so I'm extremely happy with that outcome. So there's that. So right now we're just gonna, or right now what's being maximized is the debuff play and the buffing play going on. Again, keep in mind the old man does have both coverage too. That's also pretty solid to know. So, and again the stacks building up. Momo's also in the midst of it too, giving us that even more damage to increase. And that then leads into, of course, Gojo coming in, being able to nuke. And again, this is kind of like a similar fashion of utilizing the green Gojo too. So, yeah, a lot of stackable buffs being applied here, which is very beautiful to see. The old man putting in work. Hey, he's putting in work. You can't go wrong with having him on your team right now. That support play is too disgusting. So this is why I said when it comes to global, you know, you don't, you know, if you pull the old man, you're chilling. Again, if you're free to play about it and you're in a situation where you've got him, congratulations. Keep saving, keep going. That's all you need. Gojo comes in. The 3 supports did what they needed to do. And ladies and gentlemen, that is an easy one-shot 11 mil done and dusted.